Hello, student. Today we will read a very beautiful and a very famous indeed poem by William Blake. The title of the poem is The Tiger. It is one of the most beautiful as well as most mysterious poem written by William Blake. Now, before we go through this poem, let's know about the writer. William Blake, he was an English poet, painter, printmaker, and engraver. He was born on 28 November 1757 in London. Right from the beginning, he was excellent in engraving. Engraving means making painting like a structure on metals and metallic objects. His poems are actually full of imageries and mystical. Most of the time, his reference in the poems are biblical. The same way his paintings too. You will understand his visionaries excellencies if you go through some of his painting. It is very hard to interpret exactly what he want to tell in his painting. But though they always pose a mystery, a cloud of mystery to the observer. Now, in today's class, the poem that we are going to read is about one of the most furious, but at the same time, the most beautiful animal of the jungle world. That is the tiger. What do you know about a tiger? That it is the national animal of India? No, we know more about him. The tiger is the biggest species of the cat family. It has a length of 3.3 meter, which is exactly 11 times of your big scale. An adult tiger can consume up to 88 pounds of meat in one meal. So to say, a big buffalo, 50% of the big buffalo he can eat in one meal. They are a powerful swimmer too. Usually they don't like to live in group. And the roar of a tiger, it's very powerful and very robust. Almost 2 miles away from, you can hear it. Now, let's go through our poem, The Tiger. Tiger, tiger, burning bright in the forest of the night. What immortal hand or eyes could frame thy fearful symmetry? In what distance, deeps or sky, burn the fire of thine eyes? On what wings dare he spare? What the hand dare seize the fire? And what soldier and what art could twist the sinew of thy heart? And when thy heart began to beat, what dread hand and what dread feet? What hammer, what chain? In what furnace was thy brain? What the anvil, what dread grasps? Dare it deadly terror claps? When the stars threw down their spear, and water heaven with their tears, Did he smile his work to see? Did he who make the lamb make thee? Tiger, tiger, burning bright in the forest of the night. What immortal hand or eyes could frame thy fearful cemetery? So, this was the poem. Now, what is the meaning of the poem? Let's start from the stanza wise. Tiger, tiger, burning bright in the forest of the night. Now, first, you have not to think that the spelling of tiger is wrong. It is a archaic form. Why it is said burning bright? Why it is said that the tiger look as if it is burning? Because of its yellow color. Now, science says that yellow is the most brightest color, the color which can be seen even from a very far distance. That's the reason why almost all over the world, the color of a school bus emergency services things are white. So, the basic color of a tiger is yellow. Over that, some strip. From afar, it seems that the body is burning because it glazed. We can see it. That's why the tiger is addressed here as burning bright. Now, in the forest of the night, it is in the forest. Now, you see, tiger is so beautiful, so fearful, and so powerful. The poet is surprised. He is imagining who has made it, what immortal hand or eyes. So here, what immortal hand or eyes refer to the creator who create could frame thy fearful symmetry. He must be very powerful or very daring who made you. So that's the things which is said here. In what distance deeper sky burned the fire of thine eyes? On what wings there is spare, what the hand there sees the fire. So here the mention is about the creator who create the tiger. Where this creator lives in the deep of the sky, from where tiger got its fearful but glowing eyes. On what wings dare he spare? So who create tiger? Who made tiger? Who framed his body? What was his aspirations? And when he was framing tiger, how he dare? How he got that much courage? And what soldier and what art could twist the sinews of thy heart? And what soldier? Means, yeah, soldier is symbolic. It is not the arms. It is symbolic. It symbolizes the creator, the God, who art, who made the tiger, who made all the muscles, all the tissues so powerful. And when thy heart began to beat, what dread hand and what dread feet? So when the creator made you, when God has created tiger, he made his heart, he made his whole body. Did he feel fear? Was he not afraid by seeing when your heart start beating? What was the hammer that was used? What was the chain that was used while you were made? In what furnace? Furnace, you can say the containers where actual meaning of furnace is a place somewhere we melt metals. So tiger is so powerful. So it is imagined, the poet is imagining that he must have been made in some furnace, metallic furnace. So, what was the hammer which manned him? What was the furnace where his body was molded? And what the anvil? Anvil is a stand where the blacksmiths or all the engraver they used to hammer to get shape. What dread grapes? So when your body was framed, when the work was in progress, when your brain was made, where all the body parts was brought in shape by hammering, the creator was not in afraid. Dare its deadly terror claps. Was he not terrified when the star threw down their spears and watered heaven with their tears? Did he smile his work to see? Did he who made the lamb made thee? So here a very ironical question the poet is asking. The poet is asking that whenever the environment is sad, when there is rain, when the night is very cool, calm, and silent, is it happen that God from upside he see toward the earth, and when he see the tiger, do he feel very happy because he created such a beautiful, such a dreadful animal? And here the writer, the poet is asking a question that was the God same who made a tiger as well as a lamb? Because you see, tiger the most ferocious and powerful animal, whereas the lamb, you know, the baby of a sheep or the baby of a goat. How meek and lame they are. The same God has made both. Now the last stanza is the repetitions. Tiger, tiger, burning bright in the forest of the night. What immortal hand or eyes could frame thy fearful symmetry? Last stanza is just repetition of the first one, just to emphasize how powerful the build-up is. So, dear student, this is the poem, and in this lecture, I have explained you in a surface level according to the necessity of your class. As well, as soon as you go to the higher class, that is when you will be doing master degree in English literature, you will be getting one another layer, another explanations. By the time you read this poem, try to memorize and get some question answers. Here are some hard words, the meanings are given. Immortal, you know, which cannot be died, undying. But here in this poem, it will mean heavenly or God. Frame means design, structure. Symmetry is a perfect structure. Siege, to captured. Sinew, the tissues that connect the muscles. Dread, fearful, very fearful. Furnace, a large enclosed, hot enough to melt iron or metal. Anvil, a stone. Blacksmith, usually used to shape things here. Spears, spears are something javelin likes, which in ancient time army used to throw to kill their enemy. Okay then, so with that we come to the end of this chapter. Question answer will be sent to you. You solve it and afterwards sent to your teacher for checking. Thank you.